Welcome back to Mass Effect 2, everybody. So last time we kind of got an idea of our enemies down on the human colony, where we found a bunch of Quarians and we found Tali. Vitor, the Quarian who'd been on his pilgrimage at the human colony on Freedom's Progress. There we go, Freedom's Progress, the horribly cheesily named colony. He'd managed to survive while all the other humans had been, I think, enslaved by this race known as the Collectors. Now, just to correct kind of a misconception I probably had in that episode, I've likely spoke to all of you about this in the comments of the last video, but I'm recording this before episode 1 of this has even gone up. I just trying to get ahead a little bit in case, you know, things come up during the week. So obviously the Collectors were the bipedal creatures walking around. It wasn't the big snake thing. I think my eyes just got drawn to that, and then I saw the kind of legs that looked like Geth, but the Collectors were clearly the bipedal creatures with their big helmets on, the kind of Predator style without the dreadlocks helmets. And I guess that was they were maybe transporting the people in that big snake thing, and then they had the little flying robot insects around with them. So that's a little correction there. I understand now. As I watched back a bit of the video while I was rendering, after I rendered the video, sorry, and realised let me just adjust you, there we go. That I was looking at the wrong thing, and my eyes got kind of drawn to that. And we know that they're from well beyond the Veil. They're in the Terminus systems. And they might be involved with the Reapers somehow. I don't know. It might be something more straightforward than that. I don't know. We've had more interactions with the Elusive Man. His identity remains a mystery. And we've got a new ship. I wish it wasn't called the Normandy. I wish it was called something else. Because the fact that it's called the Normandy kind of really makes it look like we've shifted allegiances. Which might be a good thing in the end, I don't know. But we've got a lot of stuff to interact with on the ship. So we've got our own quarters now. We've even got a map. Jesus. Joker, EDI, the Galaxy map, personal terminal, a Normandy hologram, research terminal, the library, we've got elevator, weapons locker, right. We've got our own quarters, I think. I don't know where that is. Might be on a different floor. But there's this artificial intelligence that helps run the ship. And one thing I meant to say in episode 1 was one of the things that I did want, as well as a Solarian squad mate, I was kind of thinking maybe we could get some kind of synthetic squad mate if we discover a race of AIs or something, or discover a race of synthetic creatures. Similar to the Geth, but who are friendly, maybe beyond the Veil somewhere. Maybe the Collectors are synthetics, I don't know. Or maybe Cerberus have been developing some robots, some robotic organisms. I'm not sure. Right, we need to start clicking on stuff. Private terminal. Team status. Upgrade. Oh, right, okay. Oh god, we can change their appearance. Her armor looks awesome. Is that just like a tactical armor? Okay, so we're going to have to ingratiate ourselves to them. That's bad news with Miranda. Right? Jacob. We can't cycle his armor. Oh my god, look at all these slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! 12 squad mates! Are you taking the mick? Oh, what? 12 squad mates. How many did we have in the last game? 6? We had 6 plus Shepard, so the squad was 7. So this is a potential squad of 13 people, including Shepard. That's ridiculous. Some of these are greyed out, obviously. I don't know why. Unless one of them is Caden. So that'll be permanently greyed out. Your armor looks awesome, I have to say, Miranda. Yeah, I'll keep you like that, thanks very much. Upgrades. About upgrades. Upgrades improve your squad members' powers, your weapons, and your ship, making mission success more likely. Okay, so a tactical layer. I appreciate this. I love XCOM 2. This is maybe something like the Avenger. I don't know. Acquire new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing them from stores, or researching them using the research terminal. We might need the Solarian guy. I get the sense this is part of his purpose. He might not be a squad mate. He might be someone for the Normandy, which I will be bummed about. Messages? Oh my god. From Anderson. On the off chance that the rumours are true and you are actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Okay, so rumours of our survival. What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, phew, it's in the archive. Okay. Whew. Okay, from the elusive man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with... I don't know why I shouted that, sorry. We've reached an agreement with... Why won't this go up in... Alright, there we go. We've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I feel you might need a man with his skills on your mission. So I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Okay, so he's a potential squad mate. Bounty hunter. So I mean, if the first game had a Star Trek-y feel to it, maybe this whole Terminus system stuff will give us more of a Star Wars-ish kind of feel. Maybe, or maybe a bit more, I don't know, maybe more of a... whatever the Stargate series was. Oh no, maybe a Star Trek Voyager feel. I'm much better with my Star Trek references than I am with Star Wars. I'm not really into Star Wars. I understand it, but, well, I know of it. I'm not going to say I understand it. I'm just not the biggest fan. Okay, so Zaid, potential mercenary, potential teammate. Lost contact with a survey ship. Project Firewalker, Commander. The MSV Rosalie, survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead planet-side exploration rover. Has that got anything to do with the hemorrhoid rounds from the first game? In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Kaisi and Dr. Robert O'Loy, that's a good Irish name, are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near the planet Ziona, Alista Ismar, from the Ismar frontier. Okay, these are all side missions from the sound of it. The Normandy crash site has been located. Interesting. What I meant to say, a theory that I had actually, about who attacked the Normandy, I've got... because that whole conversation between Miranda and the elusive man happened just before the attack, so it's possible that we were attacked by Cerberus, or someone acting on Cerberus's behalf to try and kill us so that they could bring us back to life, and then we would be like the front of their organization, because they were talking about us before we died, so killing us might have been part of their plan. right? To get us on their side. Right? Maybe we are a clone, I don't know at this point. Okay, Commander Shepard, our scans of the Armada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honour the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Okay. Another one from the Elusive Man. Shepard, it occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a HUD that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you might like. The HUD is in your quarters. Okay, does that have an actual purpose? Because I like to see my character's face. An Overlord from the Elusive Man. Shepard, one of our cells, just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet 80 in the Typhon system, in the Phoenix massing cluster. Please use care in this matter. Okay, Project Overlord, that doesn't sound good at all. An arc projector. We recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Fair enough. A new weapon. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we've tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequalled in stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakira ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password "Silence is golden" to begin the rendezvous. Huh. Is this another potential squad mate? Ascension Financial Services, your account. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100... What?! Motherfucker! I had 1 billion credits! Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote. Fuck you, man. You stole all my money. Alright. Surely we've unlocked a bunch of missions. So we've got, was it Zahir, Katsumi, potential squad mates? Why do we look a bit cross-eyed? Okay, our private terminal. There's the galaxy map. Let's talk to whoever we can, I guess. I'd like to talk to the AI some more. Hello, you look different. I know it's you. Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Okay, you sound like a robot. Okay, no, pleasure's all mine, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Alright.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Would you like to chat?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What the hell is going on? Hell, you've been drinking on the job, Kelly. What do you do here?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have.
Ah.
If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
You're my PA.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology.
Oh.
I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
What's that got to do with having a degree in psychology, man? Like, I always remember, right, I was on holiday one year when I was halfway through my degree. I was in Thailand. And this is, I'm not trying to bash Americans again. This isn't what this story is trying to do. But this is just genuinely what happened. Me and my friends, we were at this outside bar somewhere in Thailand. And we met these Americans who were from from southern Texas, I believe, right? It was a guy with his girlfriend and his sister. A bit suspicious as a group, anyway. But anyway, so we were just chatting with them, having a few drinks. You know, what do you do? Blah blah blah. And the sister, when I was talking to the sister, and I said, "Oh, I'm studying psychology at university," and the look on her face, like visibly changed to shocked to kind of scared, like her eyebrows were like up, and then she just kind of went like, "So, oh my, you know what I'm thinking?" Like she thought I was a psychic, like seriously. And my friends just kind of looked at each other, and she was genuinely freaked out, like she'd just seen a ghost or met Doctor Strange or something. It was hilarious. Anyway, so are you a counselor?
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Alright, I'm sure that will be beneficial to a group of mercenaries.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Yeah, what do you think of Cerberus?
This organization has a dark reputation.
Yeah.
Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Human. So you don't like
It
aliens?
sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too.
Oh, thank you
love
for the
humanity.
analogy.
I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Alright, fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess they're not the same organization anymore. Are you happy here?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of this chick, man. She I don't know. She talks like, you know the animated film Up. She kind of talks like the dogs that when they have the collar on. Do you know what I mean? I feel sad. I feel sad, but also happy. I don't think we'll fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I don't know what's going on. Fuck it hell. To be honest, I feel like the way you're chatting on, I'd just drop you and run. Sure, I'd catch you.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard.
What is going
Anything
on?
else you'd like to talk about?
No. No.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
No, no.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Sure, leave me alone. Jesus Christ. What's going on? That was so strange, man. I feel terrified, comforted, yet somehow exhilarated. I don't know what's going on, though. Cerberus, you're not making a good impression on me. Shutter control? Oh.
Op check is clean.
Sure. Open it. Hey, EDI.
Yes, Shepard.
Man, now this is what I want to talk. This is the person I want to talk to. Forget about Kelly. What are your origins? I've forgotten your name. That's not a good start. EDI? That wasn't her name.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Yeah, your name.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the
EDI.
phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Why wouldn't they just call you Eddie? Edie. Really don't like that. Edith? Let's go with Edith. I'm gonna call her Edith. Edie's. I do not like that. So what would you describe your job as?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Okay.
Restricted functions?
Well, obviously.
Like what?
I'm not gonna say.
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Sure. Cyber warfare?
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Impressive.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Alright, fine. Edith, can you keep an eye on squad mate Kelly, please? She's a worrying character. What monitoring devices?
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Okay. Another topic.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Can you tell me about Cerberus?
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Yeah, where do they get their money from, I guess? What businesses are they officially involved
What
in?
sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What kind, okay.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Okay. So what's the kind of structure of Cerberus as an organization?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Okay, that sounds like a terrorist organization. Great. Do you know how many cells there are operating at any one time?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
She won't know.
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Sure.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
And this room here?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Okay, thanks Edith.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Good
Can
Joker.
you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I prefer her to you. It's like ship cancer. Jesus Christ, dude. Can we just teep him right in the face? I don't even know how did he survive? We're gonna have to trust them for now.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Jerks.
Edith is lovely. Won't have you talk about Edith that way. Controls? Okay, that's a codex entry. Yeah, I've got a lot of codex entries, I'm getting the feeling. Okay, let's explore the ship a little bit. I'm not going to talk to Kelly. Edith.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Right, there's the galaxy map. Have a look in here. Weapons locker for our loadout.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
I realise we can't trust Edith at all. Right? But I'm going to live in hope that when the moment comes where she's probably going to have to betray us or do something for the elusive man that's in opposition to us, maybe some sort of consciousness will develop or she'll find a workaround. Why do we look so cross-eyed? Not that there's anything wrong with being cross-eyed. But that's not how I made the character, you know? Okay, we've got an arc projector. The arc projector ionizes targets with a non-visible laser to ready them for a high voltage electrical attack. As the lightning-like bolt hits the first target, a sophisticated auto-targeting system paints succeeding targets with the ionization laser, allowing the electricity to take the path of least resistance and arc between them. An entire enemy strike team can be shocked to death with a few pulls of the trigger. So that's like an EMP grenade, I guess. We'll try it, sure. I don't think we've got any other options. Oh, there's Jacob. Okay, we've got lots of guns, apparently. Don't know where we can change... Wow, cool. There's the drive. FLT drive. FTL drive, sorry. Trying to name it a sandwich. There's the BLT drive.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters.
Alright, buddy.
It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Yeah, it's dangerous, mate.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Good. Like what?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Okay. I appreciate your honesty.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
Uh-oh.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Why can nobody salute properly? At all? I don't understand. Tech Labs. Hey, Edith.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Okay. Quantum what?
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Okay. That sounds like the Outer Wilds. Oh. Quantum entanglement. Yeah, sounds useful, but also sounds a little bit dangerous.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point.
Peer-to-peer.
To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Thanks, Edith.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Alright. Let's go and find Miranda, I guess. God. Got the captain's cabin, the crew quarters, engineering. Let's go to the crew quarters first. Go talk to Miranda, I imagine. Life support.
Access to life support is restricted. The port observation deck is closed until needed.
Men's restroom. Hello.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
But they're really... I'm sorry, but at this point in time, would there really be men's and women's restrooms? surely you wouldn't need segregated restrooms on a ship where like space is like valuable, right? You'd just have unisex restrooms, right?
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Man, the terrible facial hair continues. Okay, so problems for people living in various different systems. Nothing in here. Miranda.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Oh look, an evil bald guy. Or at least an impatient bald guy. Hey Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you need something?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Of course. What do you want me to do about it?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Ah, just give it to
If I
me.
head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Sure. What do you think about this company?
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Yeah. See, man, you want to, like, have a character like this, and it's just like, he's immediately a bald guy. Do you know what I mean? Straight talking, impatient, not politically correct guy. It's giving me a complex, it really is. So I take it that's why you joined.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
And what are you just responsible for the kitchen?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian.
Okay.
HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Yeah, so you're the janitor.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Alright,
won't
bye.
take any
See you
more of
later,
your
buddy.
Back to work.
Jesus Christ. Can't believe they just threw that in at the
Gunnery
end.
officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Alright, fine. Through the cracks, really? Is that Dr. Chakwa? Are you serious? What the hell? What are you doing here?
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
What are you doing here?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising. Even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
This feels really weird. This feels like the Truman Show, right? Joker showing up after it looked like he died. The Doctor showing up. Yeah, this is like a really Truman Show kind of feeling right now. Do you need anything, Doctor?
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll get you one.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Why did you leave the Alliance?
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position,
Okay.
but it wasn't on a starship.
You wanted to be flying?
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I like the Doctor, man. So, why Cerberus then?
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
Couldn't you have
I don't
requested a
work
transfer?
for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
This seems very odd. Like her and Joker are some kind of robotic copy or something. I guess I'm being too paranoid. Odds of survival?
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
You gotta love the Doctor, man. Silky voice. AI core.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Okay, Edith. I don't like that the chef is staring at the Doctor with his hand down his pants. Where the hell's Miranda? Is she in engineering? Oh, she's got her own office. This is my ship, Miranda. Why have you got an office? God, look at her luxury quarters. Look how much space this is taking up, man. Ugh.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Your armor looks quality. So what is your role exactly?
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Right. What is the status of the ship?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Would you like to chat, Miranda? I don't think you will.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Can you actually tell me anything about the elusive man?
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
God, you sound like you work in PR. Why do you think that?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters.
Intuition,
he's no
then?
saint, and he'd
Really?
be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
god. She sounds like she was reading that. Do you know what I mean? He's a great man. So, what are their goals?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus' long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Yeah, but they need to be answerable to someone.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
So, a monarchy kind of structure, essentially, right? A dictatorship. So what exactly would you define it as then? An intelligence organization?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Or responsibility. Resources? I mean, they've already explained the kind of cell style, like terrorist organization cell style thing, where each cell is kind of answerable to itself, really.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
Unlimited,
We're
I
very
guess.
well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Be quiet. Maybe we can ask, what was his name? Bola Von, about if we get to go to the Citadel. We can ask Bola Von at the bank about Cerberus and their interests. I want to know about you. The fact that which one of our... It was Liara who was mentioned with the Shadow Broker, wasn't it? Of course it was. And we pissed off the Shadow Broker by not sharing that information, so I hope that's not going to have any effect on Liara.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well,
That's
you should
creepy.
probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Alright, so what did you change?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
It's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Okay, so you're like the elusive man's Barbie doll.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Alright, so you're a bit full of yourself.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge.
Your looks?
No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Right, I really
Thanks for
don't
the
like...
information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
God, she's so unnerving, man. Alright. Even my looks. I'll try not. I'll try not to be too insulting. If I don't have to be. Alright, let's go check engineering out. Tali won't be there. We've not got our crew yet. A monitoring station. More codex entries. We've got a lot to read. Hello, Edith.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Interesting. Oh, jeez, it's massive down here. Engineer Donnelly. Okay. Okay, where's Ida?
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Sure. Looks perfectly stable. Alright there, Engineer Donnelly, Engineer Daniels. Daniels.
You came all the way down here to see us?
A Scotsman!
To our commanding officer.
What was... Daniels, what was your accent about? Hello?
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
I like you, Donnelly. Nice to have a Scotsman here. Although you've got a questionable goatee, I don't think a Scotsman would ever be caught sporting such a thing. My granddad would have had a word with me if he was still around about sporting a goatee like that. Ken? Ken Donnelly. What kind of training have you guys got?
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Sorry, Daniel sounds like a bit of an airhead. I'm just gonna say it, sorry. But you still left the Alliance.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Alright, fair enough. So what do you think about the company, though?
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
He's definitely over enunciating a little bit to compensate for the accent, because I guess... I mean, I can understand most Scottish accents quite easily, because I've got a Scottish family, but... I guess to a lot of people, Scottish people tend to speak with a very immobile upper lip, so the words can blur together quite easily. Alright, Kenny, why did you join?
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Okay, there's like an awkward romance going on here, right? Because she just complimented him.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Do you guys need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
Come on now.
What kind of problems are you having?
Side quest,
When they
please.
upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Yep. I'll get them.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Alright. I'll get them for
Carry
you.
on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
Like an old married couple. Don't underestimate yourself, Gabby. Okay, don't know why we need to come down here. I'll try this normal Cerberus uniform on and see how it looks. Oh.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
Alright, let's head up to our quarters. Get our own luxury cabin. Seems a bit much. Hey, Edith.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Alright. The attic, the loft. Medal of Honor. Save humanity throughout the galaxy. Okay. Return to active duty. Save your crew from an overwhelming attack. Kill 250 enemies. Kill 1,000 enemies. Establish a romantic relationship. Some of that might spoil stuff. Yeah, we've got. We can access private terminals in a few locations. Ooh, copyright claims. No. No. Don't want combat music. There we go. Okay, these are all still going to be the same, it seems. God. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I just need some lighting. Hang on. It looks okay. Let's try. I'm going to try all the outfits on. I love being able to customize appearances in games, to be honest. So yeah, that looks a little stiff. I'm pretty sure that the brown one that we had on is the engineer. I wish they had names. That's like Dr. Chakwa. We look very skinny in this. Our arms do, at least. That looks horrible. The bondage dress. Nah. I mean, why would anyone wear this? I mean, maybe it looks this probably looks fine on male Shepard, but this looks horrible. Or maybe with longer hair, I don't know. Yeah, man, I'm digging that. So it said we had hoods, right? Oh, there's the recon hood. Okay, that looks pretty good. Kind of looks like one of the Spider-Man hoods, I guess. Oh, they've got descriptions. Increases health? Seriously? Weapon damage? Why would you? I don't want to cover my face, man. We can't customize these just yet. And these are what we've already done. Oh, that's really... Why would you do that, man? Don't get me wrong, that looks awesome. But that's gonna be in cutscenes and stuff, right? Alright, I'm happy with that. Right, we're at the hour mark. we've got some points. I need to get Incinerate and AI hacking, so that's what we're going to do. Having the base levels of them will be useful. We've picked up a ton of quests, side quests even, and a bunch of main quests. So, so the Professor, that's the Solarian. I don't think he's going to be a squad mate. I think he's just going to be someone who works on the ship, so I'm a bit disappointed. Master Thief, that's Kasumi. And the Warlord. No. Oh, that's interesting. I will read that. This is, what was his name? Oh, Jack. Exceptional biotic ability. Oh, Zaid. Yeah, there we go. The Warlord. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions, Dr. Akir has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the genophage and is believed to have contacted the Collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in a Blue Suns camp on Corlus, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Oh crap, what was the quest you guys told me to not do? I don't think we've got it or anything, but something to keep in mind. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff there. Got some stuff in technology, non-council races, systems, alliance. Alright. Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff just to catch up on, but we'll end that episode there because this is too long now. So we'll catch up on the Codex in the next episode. We might be on the Normandy for another episode, I don't know, before we head off. We'll go get the Professor next, I believe. So yeah, getting to grips with our new surroundings. Dr. Chakwa's here, we spoke to Joker. I like talking to Edith, we met Creepy Kelly. Yeah, great. Miranda's outfit, new outfit, is awesome though, even though I don't like Miranda. That outfit we changed her to looks awesome. So we'll pick it up from here next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. And just remember, everybody, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you back in the Commander's cabin.